Welcome back to the Hot Pot Coffee Podcast. My name is Brad. God damn it. We're just going with this. We've tried to start this like 4 times and we keep laughing over nothing.
Oh my god.
First time we started, I burped. Second time, Amanda's mouth made like a noise like a vagina releasing a fucking like a small marble. It was like
A marble?
oh my god. Oh boy. Welcome back. God, dude, we actually have shit to talk about today. Unlike last week where we were just rambling, I have a bunch of notes.
We're kind of always rambling. But
Yeah, we are back. I have had the fucking craziest dreams this last week. Like, so one of them is a recurring dream I always have, but it's always different. But
it's recurring.
It's recurring because it's the same idea. It's just like, it's kind of like an anthology. Like I'm on episode 12. And I swear to God. So the recurrent dream is that let me read the note because I wrote it down exactly. Okay. So that I'm in college, right? Mm-hmm. And I sign up for college and I went to college, by the way. I graduated. I'm not trying to back myself here. But I am in college and I have this whole course load and I don't go to any of my classes and I don't do any of the homework or anything. And I just like fail everything. Okay. And so for those of you who don't know, my brain is all fucked up and I actually have, what are the dreams called? That
you always say they're lucid.
They're lucid. I have lucid dreams nonstop. I remember all of my dreams, everything. I know what I did in them, and they feel fucking real. Like, when I am asleep, I cannot tell the difference between when I'm dreaming. I know I'm dreaming, but I can smell, feel, taste everything. And it's never, like, good shit, like an orgy with fucking Jonathan from Queer Eye. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gay. I swear to God.
Oh, my God.
But, no, so that's been one of my recurring dreams. And so what was different about this one is that it was raining and I kept opening my backpack and the backpack kept filling up with water.
You dummy, close your backpack.
And I was trying to get stuff out of it. But every time I opened it, it kept filling up with water. So I looked through a dream book. Turns out it means I'm gay.
I flipped to the page.
Definitely.
That's not a twist off. What are you doing? Oh my God.
Okay.
Amateur.
Well. We actually have new alcohol this week, guys. So that was just a little startup. I had some weird fucking dreams. Oh, yeah. Also, one more dream, but let's start out with what we're drinking. So what are we drinking, Amanda?
We're drinking Whiter's cider, but it's not any cider. It is prickly pineapple cider.
It reminds me of the porn names we were looking at, like Sponge Nut Square Tits or something. And then there was Ass Sex Legends, like Whiter's cider. What could we make? I was like sitting in bed the other night just thinking of like porn names for good shit. Like instead of Rocket Power, it was like Red Rocket Power and it was just a dog porno. Red Rocket Power. What was it? The Avengers Endgame was Ass Enders Gangbang? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Ass Enders Gangbang. What else did I think of? Oh,
drink your cider.
Splooger Man into the Sploogeverse.
This was at 1:30 in the morning, so.
Oh shit! What else do you? Ooh, that tastes like.
It doesn't taste like alcohol.
It tastes like a liquefied pineapple.
It's pineapple and prickly pear, and it's delicious.
Okay, a bite or drink.
It's really good.
I give it a hard 7.25. Okay, so my last crazy dream of the week was I was rock climbing, not really climbing, rappelling down the side of this mountain, huge fucking mountain. And there were 2 people with me, a father and a son, and I knew them. I just don't know who it was. You know how like you know them, but you don't know who it is. And our ropes were too short. Oh, no. And we got to the part where like And then a Sherpa came down next to us and was like, hook onto my line. And I was like, okay. So I hook onto his line. And then a boulder from the top of the mountain falls down and fucking smooshes the dad and the son.
Smooshes them?
Smooshes them to the ground. Just fucking dead. And I was like, oh, well, I'm okay. And then I went down and that was it. I mean, I went down and I told his girlfriend or whatever that he was dead. And then I woke up. So at least I got to deliver the news.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it was a weird dream.
It's very weird.
Worst part about it is I think you called me and woke me up. And I tried to go back to sleep because I wanted to go back into that dream to follow up.
You know, yeah, I always want to do that when it like doesn't end quite the way I like.
I can do it.
I like to go back in and like try to change it, but sometimes it just doesn't work.
No, I can incept right back into that shit.
I mean, I can incept right back into it, but doesn't mean I get to change much. Sometimes I do.
I get to go right back in where I left off. Sometimes it's like a month later.
Oh my God. Not that kind of inception.
Yeah, so that was fun. So now that we're off that, let's bring up, holy shit. So last week we were talking about the OA. And we just fucking binge watched the OA season 2 in probably 24 hours. It's gotta be 24 hours.
No, we started Friday night.
Okay.
We watched Saturday night, and then we finished it tonight.
It's 8.5 hours long or something like that. We fucking destroyed it. And, oh my God.
Destroyed it.
I am so angry and happy, but I'm not happy. Get it? You'll get it if you fucking watch the OA. Anyway.
They will. That was aggressive.
That was aggressive.
Apologize.
I'm not sorry. So the OA season 2 is so good, and it's confusing. The first episode's really confusing.
I'm always confused. Like, I love this show, but I'm always confused. Nothing. It's like Lost,
like,
where
is it
like nothing is ever solved, and you're just always confused.
That's actually a really good example. It is Lost. It is
Lost.
It is the new Lost.
But I feel like they'll actually end it appropriately, as where Lost, it would just
Lost ended appropriately.
No, it just like fell apart.
What?
I hated the last like
they were
1.5
They were all
seasons.
dead the whole time.
No, I understand that, but I just hate the way it was delivered. I just hated it. I hated it.
You know what they never fucking talked about? That polar bear in season 1?
Where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, they never talked about that polar bear in season 1. Or the Dharma Initiative, really. Because they're all...
No, there were so many questions that were just left unanswered.
I'm going to spoil this shit for you. Guess what? They were all dead the whole time and in purgatory.
I mean, if you haven't seen it by now, are you really
going to
watch it?
No. But... So, there's so many unanswered questions in Lost. But the OA season 2 ends. In the ending, we both looked at each other and went, fuck you.
Like,
fuck you.
What the fuck is this?
Fuck you. I actually am not going to ruin it for you because I want you to watch the OA. But holy shit. I even tweeted at Netflix. I was like, if you don't come out with OA season 3, I didn't want to say I'll kill myself because, Twitter takes that seriously. But I was like, I lose all faith in Netflix. I will cancel my subscription. I won't, but...
Please don't.
Fuck you. You know how many people live off my subscription?
Me, one.
Probably all my old roommates.
I'm sure they have their own by now.
Hey, Brad, why are you watching anime porn? I'm not. That's my old roommate. I swear to God.
Sure.
So that was good. And then also we jumped right into it.
Jumped right into it.
The Queer Eye season 3.
Oh, so good.
Dude. That is the only show, and I'm telling you right now, the only show that can make me actually, grimace.
Grimace?
It's like a soft smile.
That's not a grimace.
Or it's the McDonald's mascot. Right? The purple dude?
Ronald McDonald?
No, the purple guy's name is Grimace.
His name's not Grimace.
Fuck you. His name is Grimace.
What?
Take out your phone right now.
I will take out
the
my
only
phone
time
right
you're
now.
allowed on your phone, type in purple McDonald's mascot. It's fucking Grimace. You owe me $10.
Purple McDonald's mascot.
Fuck you. It's Grimace.
Oh my God, it's Grimace.
Oh shit, bitch!
All I know is the Hamburglar and Ronald McDonald.
What the fuck's the Hamburglar?
Are you fucking serious? You don't know who the Hamburglar is?
Look, I only know about that sexy redhead Wendy.
That's not even...
That Arby's hat that's a personification.
How do you not know the Hamburglar? You make me
Is that like the Whataburger mascot?
No, it's McDonald's, bro.
Oh, that fucking pedophile.
Yes, they're all pedophiles.
All right. Anyway, Queer Eye.
So
oh my
good.
God, Queer Eye is so good. So if you guys are wondering, our viewers who have never met me, who I am, I'm Jonathan.
He is Jonathan Van Ness.
I'm the straight version of Jonathan.
Yeah.
That's basically, except I don't have long hair or mustache.
You should, though.
Ew. The fuck? But yeah, dude, Queer Eye is so good because they help people, but they also do it in a way that's not...
It's like entertaining.
Yeah, it's not like Extreme Home Makeover.
Funny,
yeah.
But it's also touching because like...
Oh, they do a lot of touching.
Oh my God.
They do.
Also, it's super
gay.
Okay, well, obviously, but that's what makes it so great. But what annoys me is that they just like adopted this French bulldog from their neighbor.
No, they didn't adopt it. It just comes over to visit.
Yeah, but they feed it everything off of their plate, and it drives me crazy.
They don't give a fuck. It's not their French bulldog. And they could buy 1 billion French bulldogs with all the money they get.
They shouldn't.
Oh, you know what I thought would be the funniest thing ever?
What?
Imagine if like the guy who shoots them, like who walks around with the video camera shooting all the footage, is actually like a super far right wing homophobe.
I don't think he would have taken this job. But
I know, but it makes me laugh so hard when I think about it. Like the guy behind the camera is just super homophobic, and then there's just these 5 ultra gay guys like in Queer Eye, and he's like, oh, fucking the whole time. Oh my God, that'd be the greatest reality show. Homophobe films Queer Eye.
It's like part of his like sentence. He has to do it.
Yeah, it's like a prison work release program. He's like a former Nazi, and so one of them's black and gay, and he's just like super homophobic, and he has to shoot the fucking Queer Eye episodes.
Yeah.
Join us this week as Frederick tries not to go insane while watching 5 gay dudes make over a straight guy. And the whole time the straight guy's like, I love it. And the cameraman's like, I'll fucking kill you.
Oh my God. Anyway, it's been great.
The funniest part was
when
one of the gay guys goes to a camp. They're at like a summer camp helping one of the directors. And he's English. And the kid is like, oh, England like the Queen. And he goes, yeah, I'm kind of like a queen. And the kid's like, what? And he goes, oh, you'll understand someday.
God, I love them.
Keep that away from our children.
Oh my God.
Is what Frederick said.
Also, what's his name? I can never pronounce his name.
Kamar.
No,
his boyfriend Harold.
Kumar. It's like Kamar. He has a different colored Dodgers hat for every single outfit he ever wears.
Yeah, that's kind of impressive.
I want to see his closet. I want to see. It would be so satisfying to see all the different colors.
Wait, does he still have a closet now that he's out of it?
Oh, you're so funny.
Dad jokes.
Wow, that was sad.
That was mean. Yeah, so that was interesting. And then, oh God. So I went to my parents' house this weekend, and my cousins. So I have a Jewish family, so it's like fucking million people in my family. Like I have cousins I'm just meeting who are like my age or a little younger, and I'm like, dude, I didn't know fucking idea you existed. And now it makes me think like, dude, I hope I never slept with like a relative.
Oh my God.
Because your family's so big, you know what I mean? And they all go to the same college, so it's like.
Okay, but the reason you never met this one
I don't sleep with Jewish girls, so no, I'm just kidding. Jokes.
But is it?
I don't think so, actually. No. I don't know if I've ever hooked up with a Jewish girl.
It's not a joke.
I'm trying to think about it, but I don't think.
You don't think you did because you didn't.
I don't. I would have to think real hard, and that's something I'm not willing to do. I'm not willing to travel through my past and look like. Was she circumcised? No.
Ew.
Was he circumcised? Did she have a clitoris or no clitoris? No, I'm just kidding. That's not a real thing. Jesus Christ, that's genital mutilation.
Why would you say that?
Because some African tribes do
some
that.
people are going to get on their little high horse and say that circumcision is genital mutilation as well.
You know what I'll tell them? My dick looks real nice, and it doesn't look like it's wearing a fucking turtleneck.
I can attest to that.
So can Cadell.
Oh my God.
We should just get a bunch of girls on here and be like, Circumcised or uncircumcised? Or no, not even asking that. Like, do you like turtlenecks?
I mean...
Dude, it's so gross. Guys, like, who aren't circumcised get, like, fucking schmegma in there and shit.
don't hate on the guys that aren't. It's not their fault. It's their parents' fault.
Go cut some of your penis off, dude. Look, if it's already small, it ain't gonna get smaller. And it ain't gonna get smaller anyway, because they don't hack anything
Maybe it
off
keeps
of it.
them warm.
A little turtleneck?
Yeah.
Yo, well, I have a thing. See, I didn't get circumcised because this is a Patagonia turtleneck.
Yeah.
Just get, oh my God. If I wasn't circumcised,
Would
I
you
would totally
tattoo
get Patagonia
on your
tattooed on my
turtleneck?
turtleneck dick. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I'm the kind of guy who get like Arc'teryx tattooed on my dick and balls.
You would. On your balls?
Dude, how much would that hurt?
So fucking much.
I mean, I saw a girl's pussy once that was tattooed.
You saw it?
Well, I mean, it wasn't a porno, but yes. And like, you think about that and you're like,
Yeah, that would fucking
I've
hurt.
asked some of
And
my-
the poor tattoo artist that has to do that.
dude, I've asked some of my tattoo artists like the weirdest places they've ever tattooed people, and one of them did a butthole. He did a flower around this girl's asshole. And one of my things is like, how does that heal? Because like, it's an open
It
wound.
would take forever. You're just shitting all
Yeah,
over
you're
it.
shitting all over it.
That's horrible.
Yeah. Get septic and shit.
Ew.
Literally. You have to take like a whole bottle of Pepto so you don't shit for 2 weeks?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe they just like
Maybe
do
they just have
enemas like every day and like control where it goes.
or maybe they like only drink water so that their shit is literal piss.
Or they get like a, what is it?
This podcast is just about shitting and pissing. Shit, piss, cum. That's all we talk about.
I mean, it kind of, sums it up pretty nicely.
So what was I saying? Oh yeah, how did we get from I went to my parents' house to that?
I don't even know, but
I
you
blacked out.
You can go back to your parents' house now.
Oh yeah, my cousins. So I met two of my cousins. So we'll talk about one of them in a minute, and I'm sure she's going to be listening to this episode, so you know who you are. No,
That's creepy.
that's creepy. No, so I didn't tell you. So I went to that dinner, and I left early. Like I left. I was pissed at my mom.
Oh yeah.
Fucking left. I didn't tell you why. So this is going to sound stupid, but I'm right in this scenario. And if you don't believe me, then, or you don't think I'm right, then you can go suck a fucking fat cock.
Maybe I
So,
don't want to, but okay.
I had, when I was growing up, a Pokemon card collection.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Wait, listen.
Are you fucking serious
Listen.
right now?
Listen. So Mitchell was there, who is Emily's brother. You met
Okay.
Emily today.
Yes.
So Mitchell was there, who's now a senior in college. And I knew it was passed to him when I left. And my mom's always like, no, it wasn't. And I didn't give it away. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Yes, you did. So I asked Mitchell in front of like everyone. I was like, yo, Mitchell, do you still have my Pokemon cards? And he was like, oh, no, dude. Aaron's kid has them now. This one of my other mom's friends. And I was like, oh, I need them back.
Oh my god.
And my mom was like, yeah. And I was like, I straight up said to my mom, I said, I fucking told you gave them to Mitchell. I said, I fucking told you. I knew it the whole time. I fucking told you and you said no. And Mitchell was like, yeah, I had them. And I was like, we need to get them back. And he's like, why? And I said this in front of everyone there, including our money man, our fucking family, like, investor or whatever, who was there for dinner too. And I said, wow, I just sound so white privileged right
yeah,
there.
oh my god.
So
Tone it down.
I said, I need that binder back. Not because I like Pokemon, which, I mean, who doesn't? But I said, some of those cards in that binder are worth $700 a piece now. Mm-hmm. I have first edition holographic Charizards. Yeah, bitches, get up on this. I have first edition.
I had one too.
I have first edition, perfect hologram Charizards. I have like 10 of them.
Okay.
Each one sells on eBay for like $500 to $700 first edition. Mm-hmm. I have Egyptian holographic Mews. I have cards from the Pokemon 2000 movie from the first day. And those are collector's items. And I said, I need that fucking thing back. That binder is worth like $10,000. And my mom was like, you're not, because this kid is like 5 who has them now. And I said, get them back from him or I will. And my mom's like, we're not getting them back, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you're getting them back. I have your friend's phone number. I will give you 2 weeks. You can get them back or I will call her.
I cannot believe this is what you're mad at your mom over.
This is a $10,000 worth
Okay,
of
just
shit.
because you can list them as that much doesn't mean they're actually going to sell.
People fucking buy this shit. It's
I
collector
know, but
shit.
it might not actually.
Yeah, well, it's not doing much in a 5-year-old's fucking hands, right? As he pisses and shits and comes all over himself.
Oh, okay. He's
I don't think he can
5
come
years
yet.
old.
Yeah, that's
Oh
weird.
my god.
Drink break, 1 second.
Drink break.
Okay. So, my mom's like, we're not having this conversation, stop. And she's like, and I go, all right, fuck you, I'm leaving. And so I just picked up my keys and left. And they didn't like call me or anything or get mad, because usually when they're mad, they like call me. And what I think happened is like our family's like investor guy was like, I gotta be honest with you, he's got a point. And I do have a fucking point. They're my fucking cards. They're worth a shit ton of money, and my mom won't get them back because it's her friend's kid who has them. Fuck yourself.
Oh my god.
How am I in the wrong here?
I'm not saying you're in the wrong. I'm just saying
It's a lot of fucking money.
like, just tone it down. Like, just ask nicely for them.
Look, I can choke out a 5-year-old, all right?
Oh my god.
I'm not saying I will, but I will fight a 5-year-old.
Go fight him.
I will fight him.
Okay.
I'd hope it doesn't come down to that,
I don't.
but
think
I
it
will fight him. No, I just want my Pokemon cards back, kid. So I know you listen to them. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
know you're listening. You give those fucking things.
Anyway, yo, if you think I'm wrong, let me know. But I'm not. So fuck you. I'm not wrong.
Okay.
I'm right. Fuck you. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, so we met someone very special. I met her the other night, and then Amanda met her today. So my cousin Lexi is something else, man. What did you think about that? So my favorite thing about her, so she's in high school, but she's 18, so we can talk shit about her.
If you're 17, we can't talk shit about.
No, because it's kind of weird. But now that she's 18, we can talk shit. So she is going to the college I went to next year, and she'll be close. She'll be like an hour away from me. I'm sure we'll like take her out to lunch and stuff when we're down in Tucson and hang out. I haven't had a reason to go to Tucson lately, so that'll be nice. But so she's going down to U of A, and I was just talking to her, and oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What did she say? The woat?
The woat.
She's like, this girl is the woat. And I was like, what's the woat? And she was like,
She was like, "Oh my god, you're so old."
yeah. I'm like, the worst. She's like, it's the worst of all time. And I was like, oh, I'm almost 30.
Yeah.
Do you know the Rugrats? Or Cat Dog? No, but she was, and I was making fun of her jeans too, because they were all ripped up. So her jeans, you know how most people have ripped jeans with like their knees only cut out? She had everything but the knees cut out. And I was just like, how's the raccoon that got a hold of your denim?
Why does it have to be all fucking weekend long? He's been talking in a southern accent.
Listen here.
In a
all right?
southern accent. It's been driving me nuts.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't even know where it came from.
Look,
What did we watch?
Missy, look. We've been watching Theo Vaughn.
Oh, it was Theo Vaughn. That's right.
Okay, Theo Vaughn. Okay, we'll get to Theo Vaughn. So anyway, the good things though. I mean, she is. So this makes me. I think a lot of like younger kids do this, because I asked her what she wanted to do. She was like, "Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this." And I'm like, "Okay, I appreciate that your mom didn't tell you were special. Mm-hmm. I actually like that. Like,
No, everyone should be told they're not special.
yeah, but like you're good at something, right? Like everyone's. I'm a big believer in everyone's good at something, right?
Yeah.
Some people are good at drawing. Some people aren't. I'm really good at like medicine, and I'm fucking terrible at. Exactly. So.
Oh God.
No. I'm bad at. Trying to think.
Oh, I hate you so much.
I'm just kidding. I'm really bad at like drawing or
You're
stuff.
really bad at parking. You're really bad at.
You shut the fuck up. I'm really bad at getting girls to do anal, but I'm really good at medicine, right? But some guys are really good at getting girls to do anal, and then they're in porn. Is that a good? She's just dead quiet staring at me. So, no, I think that, I don't know, of her personality, I think she'd be good in like the theater. No, I'm trying to remember the degree, but like their theater program, or I mean, I would say psych, but she's going to sorority, so I don't want a sorority girl cousin who's also a psych major.
Because that's every sorority girl?
Because then, yeah, I'll have to disown her. But no, I'm kidding. No, I think she'd do well in the theater because actually U of A, of all places, has the most theater graduates who go to Hollywood than any other school.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, actually.
Crazy.
So, yeah, she'd do well because she's so flamboyantly...
It's fine because the first year is figuring out what you want to do.
Yeah, that's what I told her.
anyway.
I said, fuck it. Just party and get good grades.
Okay, but...
I told her not to party too hard.
No.
But she's a good girl. Dude, she's cool. She'd be a lot of fun to hang out with. Not in a setting with other 18-year-olds because I'm too old for that. But, like, hanging out, like... I think should be fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Lexi will come onto the podcast eventually. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have her call in to the podcast in a few weeks. And then I'm going to have her call in after her first week of college.
Oh, God.
And we might have her call in throughout, even for like a 10-minute segment each week, that she's going through sorority.
Oh, like Rush Week?
Rush Week. Because we want an update. We want like update day. For like sorority rush week and all the secrets.
All the secrets and all the hazing.
But yeah, she's cool. Also, if you're listening to this in the future, any guys that attend school with Lexi, if you hurt her, I'll find you. And I'll fucking kill you. But if you don't hurt her, you do it you know.
Oh my God.
What? So I told my sisters, you can't control these bitches. I told my sister, like, these guys, like, if a guy hurts you, I'll fucking kill him. But if he doesn't hurt you and you want to fuck around with him and, like, he's cool, what am I going to do? You know? Mm-hmm. It's not really my place to, like, tell him off because then that's how girls turn into fucking skanks.
That's how they turn into skanks?
No, they're born that way. It's Maybelline. So, oh, shit. I didn't stop my stopwatch. Cool. So, anyway, Lexi, it was good. Nice to meet you. Mm-hmm. She's now a subscriber of the show. So, joke's on you, haters. So that was fun. Mm-hmm. What about you? Did you have anything to talk about?
I had a few things to talk about.
All right, your turn.
You know I had a few things to talk about. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh
Jesus.
My God, it's awful.
It's this shit, dude. It's this.
No, you do this every week. It's not this shit.
A fucking alcoholic Tropicana you got me drinking.
It's so good, right?
I mean, it's okay. Tastes like a Capri Sun.
Stop being Southern.
Really quick, just so you haven't. We're going to ruin it. Theo Vaughn, I just found out about, and I don't know how because I'm such a comedy. I love watching and listening to comedy all the time and finding new artists. I don't know how Theo Vaughn slipped through the cracks, but holy fucking shit, this guy is the most Southern redneck who is actually the most intelligent person you've ever met.
That's really funny.
He sounds stupid because of the accent, but once you actually listen to him and hear the jokes he's saying and the play on words, this guy's IQ is through the goddamn roof. He's so smart and he's fucking hilarious. And he talks about how that ain't Christian. But he talks about funny stuff like doing blow with this guy in the back of a taxi. And he's like, this is the first time I've been on a date with a man. Anyway, pass it on to Amanda.
All right. This week was great.
God.
So it started out with, I took some risque pictures of my dog, and I sent them to my attending clinician.
Oh yeah, so Amanda's dog, if you haven't joined us in the last few podcasts, has herpes on his dick.
He does not have herpes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He has a tumor.
He has a tumor on his...
He has a mass on his prepuce.
He has a tumor on his pee-pee.
It's not on his pee-pee.
And Amanda sent a picture to her vet, and then the vet texted back and was like, the only dick pic I've ever asked for, or something like that. I was like...
Yeah, so...
She just started sending dog dick pics to people.
No, so she was like, oh yeah, send me pictures because I was supposed to do the surgery this week on my dog and get those things removed. And so she was like, okay, send me the pictures and we can make a plan. So I sent her pics.
God's plan.
I sent her pics of my dog's wiener. And I told her it was the first time in history.
Did you get him hard first so it looked good?
Oh my God, no.
You hold it in a nice position so that red rocket was just out of the sheath?
Red rocket is not on his red rocket.
Put that sword back in your sheath, sir.
Anyway, and I told her it was the first time in history that someone asked for a wiener picture. And she laughed and agreed.
No, there are plenty of bitches who are like, let me see your dick. And she was just sitting around with all of her friends like, he'll totally send it to me. And he was like, this is a great idea. She's not going to show anybody.
Anyway.
You wrong.
I don't get to do the surgery because it's too complicated.
And the dog might have to pee out of its eyeballs.
No.
If they mess up, they have to cut off his penis.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a joke? I was making that up. But
No, like, if I messed up, he wouldn't have been able to pee.
so he'd be a girl.
Well, we would have to do a urethrostomy.
A penis. A
PU.
A penisostomy.
No.
PU. That would stink. Okay, so they'd have to take his ween off and his cack, if you will, and they'd have to his meat, if you will, and they would have to reroute his urethra through his eyelid.
No, that is not what I told you today.
Through his back. He has to pee up in the air.
What I told Brad today was dogs with severe like KCS and like dry eye. And like their tear glands just do not work anymore.
Doing some fucking Visine, Nick?
No, when that does not work, you have to.
Dude, I had a pug. I'm well aware.
Listen, you have to you can do a surgery where you move their salivary gland to their meibomian gland, where their
no
tear
one
duct,
listening to this podcast is high enough to know what you're talking about.
Where their tear duct is, and they literally salivate onto their eye to keep it hydrated.
At least like tiny meat gang, except they're not coming on their eye.
So every time you put your dog's food bowl down, they just start streaming from their eyes.
That's what Colton on The Bachelor had. He's like, pussy!
Just crying from his eyes. That's
Gross.
why he cried all the time.
I bet you Colton totally didn't understand where to put it and accidentally ass fucked her. And he's still a vagina virgin.
I don't think so.
That's kind of fucked up. A girl can get fucked in the ass and still be a virgin, but a guy can't fuck a girl in the ass and still be a virgin. What?
Even if you're fucked in the ass, you're not a virgin.
Tell that to Mormons. They don't believe you.
Oh, speaking of that, okay.
Speaking of what? Anal?
No.
Mormon anal?
Not anal. Mormon. Okay.
Anals.
Anals. Yeah, speaking of anals.
In the Mormons.
No, I was wanting to tell you about my week with my group in this one.
Oh yeah, Amanda apparently has a
person.
Down syndrome person in her group.
No, why would you say that?
She got the Downs.
No, she's not. She's just absolutely incompetent.
Yeah.
No.
She got the autisms.
You have the autisms.
Shut up. She got the autisms and the Downs.
You have both. Okay.
I don't have the Downs.
Okay, you have one.
1, 2. I only have 2 of them chromosomes.
Oh.
I counted on my skins.
Oh my god.
All right, go.
I can't stop. Okay, so it's strange finally working in our career and finding which of your classmates are completely idiotic and which ones are actually going to make good vets, right? So there's this girl in my group of students. Pick a name. What's her name, Brad?
Sorry, the pop guard smells really good in front of my mic.
Oh my god.
I'm smelling it. Okay, anyway, I think it's from all my burps from alcohols.
This is so fucking gross.
Anyway, her name is definitely Michelle.
Michelle. Okay.
Holy shit, am I right?
No.
Oh, you're trying to give a fake name so
Yeah,
no one knows to dox her.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lexi.
Good job. You finally got there. Okay. So her name is Michelle, and she's just been fucking up this week, and our attending is.
Oh wait, no, douche your name, Karen.
Karen. That's my mom's name.
Michelle.
So Michelle, has just been really fucking up this week, and our attending is so
stupid bitch.
So fucking mad at her. But anyway, so there's this surgery that we had this week, and I feel like most people know with a general common sense that, if you've eaten that morning, you're not supposed to go under anesthesia.
What about eating dick?
You can do that. That's
okay.
fine.
But you can't swallow.
No, you can't swallow.
So, heads up, guys. If you're getting surgery, you can eat that dick, but don't swallow.
Don't swallow.
So, tell your boyfriend or your boyfriend that's why you can't swallow, because you're getting surgery in the morning.
That's such a good excuse.
Why did you spit, bitch? I'm getting surgery tomorrow. I can't swallow. I can't have any. I'm NPO for 12
I'm NPO
hours.
for 12 hours, yeah.
It's like in the operating room. She's aspirating. What is that? Sir, it's cum. Gross. Let me tell you, I've been in thousands of surgeries because that's what I do. And never had someone aspirate cum.
That's good.
Or jizz on the table. You'd think there's a lot of sleep jizzers. There's not a lot of sleep jizzers.
I mean, they're unconscious.
Yeah, a lot of people are unconscious when they have sex.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit, that was a bad joke. Rape's not funny, guys. Don't do it.
No, it's not. Okay.
But that was a great joke.
Anyway, so she was the lead. Michelle was the lead surgeon on this case, and she spoke with the owners that morning, and they told her that they fed their dog an entire breakfast, and she failed to tell our attending clinician this. So of course the dog regurgitates in surgery, and it's a big fucking mess. That's not even the worst part of this. That was like a huge fuck up. But that's not even the worst part. Let me tell you
Oh my god, what's the worst part?
Let me tell you the worst part, Brad.
Because this story's not funny.
Michelle's favorite band is Nickelback.
What a fucking loser, you Downs piece of shit.
Wait for it. So you know how last week I was like, oh, I was surgeon, so I got to play music. You know, I got to play my
Look at
music.
this photograph.
I will fucking kill you.
Down my ow. Makes me laugh.
I will.
How did I escape? Okay.
Okay, so
So
guess what she played in the OR?
Britney Spears.
No, that's what I fucking played, bitch. What did she play?
I'm lost. I'm just kidding. She played Nickelback.
Yeah, she played Nickelback. Literally, our attending made fun of her. Everyone in the room made fun of her. I luckily was not in the room because even if I was a anesthetist for that patient, I would have fucking walked out. I'd been like, I can't. Not with Nickelback.
You know what I would have played?
Please do not play it. I will murder you.
Why?
If you play Nickelback right now.
That's not what I would play in the OR.
Okay, good. What is this?
This is what I play in the OR.
No.
Getting a copy strike now.
Yeah, turn it off. It's such a stupid song.
Louis Vuitton gang.
But then she just continued to piss me off the rest of the week too, because we're supposed to like finish our medical records the night of so that they're ready to be reviewed in the morning, and she was still working on it like days after, and I wanted to just punch her in the mouth. Like, she abandoned her patient the following day to go work on her records from the day before. It was driving me fucking crazy.
Maybe she's just got more important stuff to do.
No, she doesn't have more important stuff to do. She's a moron.
You dumb bitch.
I'm dumb bitch. I hate it so much.
Oh god, wait, I got burp again.
Oh my god. That's so gross.
It's this alcohol. Okay.
It's not. You do this all the time.
So you want to hear something cool?
No.
Since that story's done? Do you have anything else?
Maybe. But what's the cool
No,
thing?
go. No, because the last thing we got to talk about is funny.
No,
Cool.
Go. I don't have anything. Go.
What's on your thing?
Nothing.
What's on your
Go.
docket?
What's on my
What's
docket?
on your pocket docket?
Just go.
Sounds like a vagina. Pocket docket? It's like Polly Pocket Docket.
Don't turn Polly Pocket into a vagina thing. Just don't.
Polly's Pocket was a vagina. Just like Pandora's box. Polly's Pocket?
Oh my god.
I'm not wrong. Okay. So, did you hear about this newest so when things happen on TV that are inappropriate, people write into the FCC, people who are offended at something, and they want it taken off air. So, do you know the most calls the FCC ever got in like the 21st century for something that people were offended by and wanted to sue over?
No.
Janet Jackson's nipple slip.
Are you serious?
In the Super Bowl? So you have to remember, like, how many people watch the Super Bowl? Like, hundreds of millions of
Everyone saw that nip.
people. Yeah. Not me, though. I actually never saw it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to look at it. It reminds me of Michael.
Oh, sad.
And
I
I don't want to be reminded of Michael, because you've seen that face? It's like fucking gremlins. So,
How dare you?
How dare you? Everyone's like, Michael Jackson was so good. He fucking sucked, and his music sucked. Michael Jackson's music fucking sucks.
He did not.
I don't know why everyone sucks his dick. He would love it. Well, not you anymore because you're over 18, but he... Oh my God. Michael Jackson had terrible music. I don't know why people love it.
Wonderful music. Get the fuck
And he couldn't
out.
even... Dude, his dance was all fake because
His dance was amazing.
he fucking clipped into the floor to do that.
He did not. Get the fuck out.
The
what
lean?
conspiracies here?
Wait, the lean? The Michael Jackson lean?
Get out now.
He clips into the floor.
No.
There's literally fucking YouTube
Get
videos showing that stage of where he did
I
it.
will watch it. Don't you
Yeah.
worry.
Oh, wait, you've been wrong about everything I tell you to look up,
No.
including Grimace. So, I'm right.
That is stupid. Also, you were not grimacing. Grimacing is not a smile. That's not a grimace.
It's like half a smile.
No, that's not a grimace.
It's like a smile. What's up?
Smile.
What's up, bitch?
It's not a grimace. Ew.
So, anyway, so the FCC got another ton of complaints recently. And you have to remember, with so many people watching the Super Bowl, people are offended over everything, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's some, like, super far left people and super far right people who would listen to my podcast and be like, that's offensive, like when I call that girl Downs. Obviously, I'm joking. I think way higher of Downs people than I think of her.
Me too. That's why I was offended.
I used to work at the Down Syndrome Research Center at University of Arizona, so I can make those jokes because, funny enough, they made them about themselves. I remember one time this kid came in, this Down syndrome kid who I was working with, and I said something, and he goes, "You're retarded," and I go, "What the fuck, dude?" And he's like, "You retarded, man," and I was like, "You're retarded," and he was like, "Yeah, I know, that's why I can call you retarded," and I was like, "You're Jewish, fuck you."
No, you're Jewish.
I know. But I had a Down syndrome kid call me retarded, so
So that's pretty bad.
I feel like I'm allowed to say whatever I want. I said a joke to him or something, and he's like, he said, like, that's retarded or something. I was like, you can't say that. And he goes, yes, I can. And I was like, oh shit, you
So
can.
cute.
He's like, it's hilarious. Dark humor. I love it. If you're offended, goodbye. Anyway, so the FCC got a bunch of complaints because people got all offended over, guess what?
What?
Adam Levine's nipples in the Super Bowl.
Yes!
People were calling into the FCC.
What?
And like half of these have to be trolls.
No, they are.
But some of them are real. It's like, I was watching the Super Bowl with my family and this grotesque show of male nipples on my TV screen. I did not sign up for my kids to have to see this at such a young
A
age.
nipple is a nipple. Get over it.
No, it's different. Okay,
Oh, no.
don't start this. Yours
You
are
don't-
sexual organs.
You don't start this.
Women have women's boobs are sexual organs. Men are not.
But it's a nipple.
No, but it's not the same thing.
You know all the girls that were photoshopping man nipples over their nipples and posting it to Instagram? That was fucking funny. And it's, a nipple's a nipple!
No, that's not the point. It's not the nipple. I just don't think... I think that it is different. I mean, personally, for me, I see women differently, right? Like, growing up in a Jewish family, like, I respect women more. And, like, women covering, like, they're not deciding to show their tits to everyone is actually, like, a good thing. Sure, you can walk around New York with your fucking shirt off, but it is a sex organ. Like, I don't care what you do. Personally, I'm not going to respect you as much if you walk around with your fucking shirt off showing everyone your tits because it's a sex organ. You can do it, though. I'm not going to call you a bad person or whatever. You're not my kind of person. I'm just not going to hang out with you because our ideals of respect are a little different. Just like, but don't get me wrong here. Don't get all angry. I don't think I fucking hate it when dudes are like walking around outside or jogging with their fucking shirt off. Bro, go get a Nike dry fit tank top. Like, no one wants to see your hairy ass fucking nips, dude. Or your like shitty six pack. Like, no one wants to see you with your shirt off either. And it's like, so I'm on both sides. I don't think, like, men don't even need nipples. How cool would that be if there were no nipples? It was just
so
smooth skin
weird.
and no belly button. Be an alien.
Yeah.
No, but I don't think men should walk around just everyday life with their fucking shirts on, like at a baseball game, with their fucking shirt tied around their waist. Like, it's gross, dude. Put your fucking shirt on and show some respect. But it's the same thing. Like for women, I don't. If you think that every guy and every person should be able to see your titties, then you must not have some very nice titties, because them shit's a gift. Them shit's nice.
Them shit's a gift.
Them shit's nice. You put them together, push them together, make another vagina, and you can have a little titty vagina.
Why did it even get there?
I don't know. I was just thinking of stuff. Titty fucking came up.
It didn't, though. You just...
Missionary Impossible.
Oh, God.
Instead of Ghost Protocol, it's like...
No.
Gooch...
Just stop.
Penetration.
What?
I don't...
You can't penetrate the gooch?
I mean, you can with a knife.
Oh, God.
Ouch.
Ow.
So yeah, a bunch of people are offended over Adam Levine's titties. Look, I'm just offended over his tattoos.
They're so stupid.
He looks like, what did people say he looked like?
The Chipotle bag.
People said Adam Levine with his shirt off looks like the Chipotle bag. And I'm looking at a Chipotle bag right now in front of me, and it looks the exact same as Adam Levine's body. It's so funny. Just a bunch of random doodles and shit.
Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason.
There's no regrets above his fucking chest. Fucking... It was really funny because a lot of people who weren't trolling were calling him Maroon 5. They thought his name was Maroon 5. So like, I'm offended over Maroon 5's nipples.
And the other guys are like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Our nipples were not there.
So, I don't know, man. That's just how I feel about it. I'm for the free the nipple bullshit, but I think maybe instead of that, just like...
You can free
yourself.
the nipple if you want to.
Not where we live. Only in New York. It's only legal to walk around as a female with your shirt off in New York City.
That's not true.
Look that shit up. I could be wrong, but I'm not.
You are.
But yeah, no, not here. You can't do that shit. That's public indecency.
There's nude beaches.
Yeah, not in Arizona.
Well, obviously not in Arizona.
No, there's nude beaches and shit, but usually it's all guys.
I've been to a beach where you're allowed to be topless.
I am. Were you?
No, I wasn't. I don't want to do that.
See any nice titties?
No, they were
exactly, they're all gross titties.
Leathery old titties. She was just getting a tan, so I didn't care. She just wanted a fucking tan.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is like, girls, I'm trying to protect you. Like, cover up your titties because dudes are fucking creepy and like rapey, and like oh, I wasn't asking for it. I know you weren't. I never said you were asking for it, but dudes think like looking at them for more than 3 seconds is asking for it. So just like protect yourself. Get a gun.
Oh my God.
And just shoot them before they can even do it.
This is escalated.
That's my favorite. So if you haven't seen Gus Johnson, if you don't watch Gus Johnson on YouTube, you should. He just makes fun of prank channel. He's like, yo, today we're going to play a prank on females. We're going to stand a respectable distance away and not talk to them. And then he just doesn't. And it's so good. The whole video is just him standing like 300 feet away from women, not looking at them while they pass. And like, they don't even know he's there. And he's like, sweet prank, guys. Thanks for joining the channel. It's your boy G Money. Oh, good times. Good times. Is that all?
Was that your story?
Yeah, I think I'm coming up on the end here. Do you have anything else to talk about?
I don't think so. Let me check. Let me check this real quick. Probably not, though. Yeah, no.
All right. Well, we will try to get my cousin on here shortly, 18-year-old who's seeing the world through fresh eyes and still thinks things are so nice and cheery. What a time. We'll get her on because she's great. Anyway, I think that does it for us for this week. Thank you so much again for listening, sharing, liking, and rating our podcast. We really appreciate it. All the people who come back week after week. You are gorgeous, and the people who don't get offended, that's probably just the people that come back every week. But anyway, thank you. We love you, and we will catch you next week. Peace.
Bye.